Hello. Hi.
Is someone there? I'm scared.
Is it maybe your best friend who's a hot brunette and also a demon in real life and in the movie we watched this week?
I'm horny.
Welcome back to another episode of
Millennial Movie Club. What's up, clubbers?
Oh man, we in the club.
We into club.
Drop
a beat.
And I'm feeling so hyped, excited because as bad as last week's movie was, is as good as this movie is.
Do you think this movie's good?
I love this movie.
No, I'm just kidding. I love this movie.
I was about to be really surprised.
I saw this movie in theaters with a group of friends. I was the only person who liked it.
This movie got a rough go at the start, but now is a cult classic.
With later eyes, people are like, this is ahead of its time.
This is an absolute masterpiece. Hindsight's 2020 for the year 2009. Wow, 2009, what a year. Speaking of 2009, my name is Jaz Zapatos, and that's the last time I felt relevant. Just kidding. I graduated high school in 2009.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. What year did you graduate high school?
2018.
What? What are you, 4?
2010, come on.
Oh, okay, right. Okay. I graduated in 2009. Fun fact about me, I'm old as shit. No, but that time I feel like has never actually left me. Like the aesthetics of 2009, the bands, the music, that emo mixed with Hollister energy. That's a nostalgia, a millennial nostalgia that I love and long for often.
Okay.
Yeah. Who is you?
My name is Jackson McClaskey. Hello. Greetings, Earthlings. I don't have an affection for pop punk. I like a lot of it. If you play it, I'm like, yeah, I like this song. You know?
Cool, Fall Out Boys.
Yeah, truly, I'm like, okay, I like Fall Out Boy. I know girls who were into indie rock bands who would go to we're going to blah 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 show tonight.
Oh, we saw them on MySpace.
Literally.
Yeah.
There was a girl that I went to high school with. She slept with. I don't know who these people were, but I cared because I like gossip.
But you're a gossip girl.
I was like XOXO, who, spoiler, was a man.
Yes, spoiler. Guess we can never do that spin-off podcast.
All that to say, I knew some people like these folks in the movie.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, it rang a few bells.
Very relatable content.
Yeah.
All right. What are we talking about today?
We were talking about Yennefer's body.
Yennefer's body.
Have you heard
And
of
when
her
I
body?
say this body of work is one of the most underrated pieces of art, I still want justice for it.
I think it's gotten its justice in recent
I
years.
think now it has.
Yeah.
Now it has. But
Yeah, I think if you mentioned this in 2014, people would be like, I didn't see that.
it was grossly mishandled by the studio and by the marketing execs.
Well, yeah, they marketed it towards boys.
Yeah, and we'll talk all about that.
Because Megan Fox was hot, and that's all that mattered.
Oh my God. I mean, I just a perfect specimen in this movie. It hurts. Shall we set the scene?
Let's set it.
A beautiful cheerleader gains an insatiable appetite for human flesh after a hungry demon takes control of her body.
That's the scene. It's set.
The scene is set. And whose body are we talking about? Jennifer's, played by Megan Fox.
Megan Fox.
Who
Megan
also,
Kelly.
right. Who also, yeah. Oh my God. That's the one thing where I'm like, justice for Megan Fox. And then I'm like, ugh, you had to go Machine Gun Kelly. Anyway. Megan Fox, who we know from Transformers. We also know her from throwback to last week, one of those straight to DVD Olsen Twins movies, Island in the Sun, filmed at Atlantis Resort in the Bahamas.
Oh, I missed that one.
You missed all of them.
That's not on my Letterboxd.
Not yet.
Not yet.
It should be. Was meant to be in the Transformers movie series longer, but then was dismissed after the second movie because of her statements comparing director Michael Bay to Napoleon Bonaparte and Adolf Hitler.
Good for her.
Honestly, justice for Megan forever. Blake Lively initially turned down the role for Jennifer Check due to scheduling conflicts with Gossip Girl, XOXO. Megan Fox was later cast. Thank God. I think I would have hated this movie if Blake Lively was in it.
I could see it. I think there's something a little more sultry about Megan that very much ties into the demonic part of it.
Yes.
You know?
Like evil in the sake of true natural evil, not just evil like she's a cunt.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think also like Blake Lively then had a very not good girly, but it was more of like
more
a girl
sparkly,
next door.
More, yeah.
And I think Megan had an edge that really goes well with this because as much as the character is edgy, she also has moments where you're like, this is like a kind of a hurt girl.
She's obviously stunning and super hot and all of these things, but you could also look at her at some parts and believe that she is like the hot girl, the hottest girl from this middle of nowhere town high school.
Yeah.
She has a condition called brachydactyly type D, which is why she has her toe thumbs.
Okay, I was gonna bring that up, but I don't like talking about people's bodies.
There's
you can see the top of my head. I'm poking out of this thing. I have an egghead.
That's a toe thumb.
But she does have that thing, and I know someone who also has it.
Do you?
They used to call her shovel thumbs, and I was like, oh, she can't help that she's got little thumbs.
We've all been shit people at some point in our, but there's no world in which I talk about Megan Fox and don't talk about her thumbs, because I feel a little bit like the karmic scales have to balance in some way.
You're saying God gave that to her to even it out.
Yes.
Okay.
She's so stunningly gorgeous, hot, sexy. So like, give the rest of us a chance.
Yeah.
Give her some little toe thumbs.
Everyone's like, oh my God, but wait, look at her thumbs.
I'm sure there are some guys that fetishize that too, but anyway.
Up somebody's butt.
I don't even have to sit on your dirty foot to get a thumb up my ass. Zoink, Scoob. Anyway, playing opposite her in the role of Needy Lesnicki.
My girl.
Oh, my girl, Amanda Seyfried. We know her from Mamma Mia, Mean Girls, Les Mis, on and on and on and on.
Mm-hmm.
Other actresses who auditioned for this role included Emma Stone, Brie Larson, and Amanda Bynes.
Oh.
I know.
I can see Brie. I couldn't see anybody else.
I agree.
Yeah.
I can't see Emma Stone being like, whoa, Jennifer.
Oh, she's a demon. Okay.
Oh. Yuck. Anyway, she loves to crochet and suffers from OCD. She's just like us.
Twins.
She lives on a farm with her family and is often surrounded by a lovable herd of goats, chickens, ducks, horses. But her favorite, according to her Vogue Hong Kong interview, is her fluffy white donkey named Gus.
I love that. She lives currently on a farm? Where?
I don't know.
Where?
Where?
Tell me where.
We'll find out after this. The cast, I did not remember how stacked this cast was.
There was a few jump scares.
Yeah. The jump scares meaning J.K. Simmons with hair?
And that little hook arm. No, I'm talking about when Chris Pratt ran on the screen. I said, ah!
Chris
This is
Pratt.
the scariest part of the fucking movie.
Amy Sedaris.
I forgot that she was in this too.
So did I.
Playing a mom.
Playing a mom, a barely there mom.
Legit. What is her job as well? Is she a cop? She's
That's
wearing
the thing.
a uniform.
At first I thought she was a nurse or something because she was like, oh, she's doing the night shift. I think she's like a very tiny security guard.
Yeah, because then when she takes photos with her at the prom, she's wearing like a brown officer's uniform.
Like a state trooper. Or
State Trooper Sedaris.
What's it? Who guards the forest?
Park ranger.
Yeah.
She's like Smokey the Bear. She's like, okay, put the lighter down. It's me, Amy Sedaris.
Only you can prevent forest fires. Yeah. And of course, Adam Brody.
Of course.
Who honestly...
Who I confuse with 3 other white males who look just like that.
Who?
The guy that's on Gossip Girl.
Yeah, Penn Badgley.
Isn't he on You? That's the same guy?
Yes.
And then the guy that's on the OC.
That is Adam Brody.
Oh, they're the same person. Okay.
I confuse him for his younger self. Speaking of, did I ever tell you that Misha Barton lives in my building?
Currently?
Currently. Like one day.
You never told me that. I go in there all the time.
Right. Like Drew and I, partner name drop. We used to make a joke that like, oh, somebody in our building gets mail and their name's Misha Barton. Ha ha ha. And then literally one day I was waiting for the elevator and was like, ooh.
I have a story about her that I will tell you privately because I don't want to throw her shit out there. But we had a work event one day and she was there.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
We'll hear about that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have famous neighbors. Moving on. But I do need to say Adam Brody, I feel like, is perfect in this movie. I just, for reasons we'll get into. Speaking of people who think this movie is perfect besides me, let's get into the reviews.
But did reviewers find it perfect, or did they go caca on it a little bit?
We'll find out.
Okay.
Right now.
Tune in at 11.
Seconds from now. LaRushka Ivan from Metro UK writes, it's barely scary, but it's a treat for every boy or girl who'd hack off their right arm to hear Megan Fox purr, "You've given me such a wetty."
That lady wrote that in the review?
Yeah.
Okay. She got up out of the little screening and she was like, "Oh my God, my seat."
Speaking of wetty. Or in her UK accent.
Oh, my wetty.
Oh, I've got a wide on wetty.
Oh, you got to throw away the seat, lovey. Megan Fox got me all damp.
Who wrote this review? Mrs. Doubtfire.
Maybe she did.
Oh, yikes. Roger Ebert liked this movie.
He was like, I also got a wetty.
Literally. Full body wet. Give it 4 out of 5 stars.
That is actually surprising.
One of the highest reviews we've gotten from him in a really long time.
When did he die? This is towards the end?
Had to be.
He was sitting there,
He's like, who gives a fuck anymore?
I'm out of here.
Just what we were waiting for. Twilight for boys. With Megan Fox in the Robert Pattinson role. Except that I recall Pattinson was shirtless. My one critique, not enough topless Megan Fox. Diablo Cody's
Wait, he wrote that?
No.
Oh, okay.
He really gave up at the end. They're like, we think he might be losing his faculties. We should maybe be editing this. Diablo Cody's next screenplay after Juno is a 180-degree reversal, with the heroine now transformed into a fiend who eats the flesh of teenage boys. Can you imagine Juno's poor boyfriend Michael Cera with steak sauce? He was on one today.
Yeah.
He said, I'm going to get kooky.
Yeah.
Michael Cera with steak sauce. Not enough meat.
I don't know. In Juno, then those shorts, when you see the meat swinging around.
Little chicken legs. All right. Depends what part you're eating. He continues, Fox did her career a lot of good with the 2 Transformer movies, but this is her first chance to really perform. And you know what? She comes through. She has your obligatory projectile vomiting scene and somehow survives it. She plays the role straight and she looks great in a blood-drenched dress with her hair all straggly. Amanda Seyfried makes a plucky heroine. It's not art. It's not Juno. It's not Girl Fight for that matter. But as a movie about a flesh-eating cheerleader, it's better than it has to be. I think that's right.
Yeah. That's a solid review, Roger.
Hell yeah.
All right, Ebert.
On our level.
What did Letterboxd say?
Letterboxd?
I know they ate it up.
They ate it
What does it
up.
have? 5 out of 5 stars on Letterboxd?
I have to be honest, it was like almost hard to find a review that wasn't just a direct quote. People were just pulling quotes, iconic quotes nonstop. And also, so this first review, Zuzu Pan writes, this movie deserves to be quoted as obsessively as Mean Girls or Heathers, and that's the tea. And honestly, after watching it, I was like, yes.
Yeah.
If we had cemented this movie more into our psyches when it came out, we would be quoting it just as much.
There is a part of this, and it's Diablo Cody's writing, that is a little Juno-y speaky.
For sure.
Where it gets, to me, as much as I really like this movie, it does get a little bit old that every other line is like, okay, Ace Hard.
Chill.com/.org.
Right. Ace Hardware, like nice, whatever. It's like,
yes.
It gets a little, it makes it a period piece.
Yes, it does.
Which it doesn't have to be. Do you know what I mean?
That's true. Yeah, I can see that.
I don't think of Mean Girls as a period piece because it's not overly pop culture.
It transcends time and space.
This very much exists in the late aughts.
You're right. It does. But I feel like that's something I want to quote all the time. Though I couldn't quote all of this all the time because some of it is just straight.
It's a little 2009.
Not able to say anymore. Marion writes, how did the lesbian man-eating cheerleader demon genre never take off after this classic film?
Yeah, it's very sapphic. And on rewatch now, it's extremely that way. And I remember watching it in the theater and I was like, these girls are kissing. And not like a...
No.
You see their tongues going...
on tongue for longer than necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's never explicitly stated that they're into each other, but I love how it plays into this, like, I don't know if you had this, but I'm actually pretty gay, but there's like this relationship you have in high school with someone where you're like, am I in love with you?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, you're my best friend, but do I also want to kiss you where you pee? You know? And the answer is yes.
Turns out, spoiler alert, yes. Yes. There's a lot of that. And when I was reading into this movie, I think like something that I enjoyed about watching it now is you kind of do see like the reason that Needy sticks by Jennifer this whole time is because clearly, no matter how fucked up it gets, she is a little in love with her.
She's in love with her. And the way a lot of the camera work as well, we don't get Needy in any of these shots. Like, she doesn't get any slow motion shots. There are so many like very slow motion, even when the van door is closing on Jennifer, it's from Needy's point of view.
Yes.
And it's with love and longing. You know what I mean?
Yes. And moments of when they're at the show, they're at the concert, and she holds her hand and she sees her looking at the...
And she's like, I wish you'd look at me that way.
She gets more swept up in making out with Jennifer than she does having sex with her boyfriend for the first time in this
Her boyfriend's
film.
cute, too.
Adorable.
Yeah.
Just not her type.
Not her type. No, not a woman.
Aaron writes, if Megan Fox turns me into lasagna with teeth, then do not prosecute her. She caught me slipping, and that's on me.
Those boys looked layered like a lasagna.
Literally. And this movie was supposed to be way more gruesome, way more bloody. And it's
bloody,
pretty bloody. Yeah.
Is this R or is it PG-13?
What that mean, ba?
Me neither. Oh, well.
Oh, well.
It has to be R. It shows like full guts.
Yeah, but it doesn't show any peen or any boobs. Like, if they went R, I feel like they would have shown nips.
I feel like with the language, though, as well, it's probably R. Let's make a bet.
For example.
No.
Almost got you, fucker.
I'm going to give you a compliment, and I want to watch your head explode live on camera, but you favor Megan Fox in this movie. If you had like blue contacts in, there are a lot of moments where I was like, she kind of looks like Jazz. Yeah, here we go. Now let me see your thumbs.
Long and splendorous.
Perfect for my butt.
It depends what you're into up there, but if you need a little more depth. Careful, don't spit your drink on this beautiful studio. It's a rental. Anyway, let's get into the plot, please.
Let's get into
before
it.
my head does explode.
Before anything else crazy happens.
Because I do have to say, this is gonna sound weird, but I do feel a little bit seen when I watch this movie, and not because I think I look like Megan Fox, but just because this the inner demon of feminine rage and like sick revenge on like luring men to their demise.
Yeah.
Like a little bit of that lives in me.
Sure. And like you said, it's like the hottest girl in this small town. Like, what does she have really except to be eyed by men?
Okay, well, that's not the part that I was trying to, but maybe you just therapized me a little bit.
But what I'm saying is this movie is like, for that character, it's a reclamation of like
this
men
is where
who
I
then
hold my power.
take advantage of her horribly. And then she gets to be like, look, like, if you want to see me this way, you want to eat me up, I'm going to eat you up. Literally.
All's fair.
Get the Frank's Red Hot. The movie starts off with, I don't like when the camera comes up and we have the tiniest font ever. It says Jennifer's body. Why is it so small?
Because it was for young people at the time that could read it. This is a teen movie.
I was on the screen like, what does that say? Jennifer's laying in bed and she looks like a pack of cigarettes a day. She looks pretty terrible.
Yeah.
And Amanda Seyfried's character, Needy, is up in the window looking crazy. Smash cut. Needy is in an insane asylum, okay? And she
Women's prison for the insane.
Yeah, it's Orange is the New Black. Like
before Orange was the New Black.
Little crossover. And Needy is what's considered a kicker because she's plays for the football team.
She do be kicking nurses in their face.
She kicks that lady clean in the face because the lady does say that she needs to eat a little bit more. She's like, is that enough?
I feel like you need more fiber in your diet.
I heard you in the bathroom. You need more fiber.
She said,
fiber this.
Bitch.
Fiber my heel in your chin. She's locked in solitary confinement, which is when she begins to tell us in retrospect why she is currently locked away. Her and her best friend, since they were in the sandbox together, Scissor Me Sandbox, were in Devil's Kettle.
Is that the next Pirates of the Caribbean movie?
Pirates of the Caribbean, what is it, 5, 6? Scissor Me Sandbox. Honestly, Keira Knightley and what's her name that played Calypso? I'd watch that.
Oh, sure.
I'd watch that.
Anyway, Sandbox Friends.
Sandbox Friends. They live in Devil's Kettle, Minnesota, which I had to look up because I don't know that they say the state, but it's Minnesota.
Yeah.
And the town is named after this waterfall that ends in like a little whirlpool that everything you throw down there disappears. Forever.
Until the end of the movie.
Until the end of the last spoiler. They're in high school and they are best friends, even though they are pretty much opposites. Mm-hmm. Jennifer is very hot. Amanda Seyfried, who I think is a beautiful person, you know, they kind of gussy her up.
They nerd her up a little bit.
Yeah, they're like, you're gonna have glasses.
We're not gonna straighten your hair ever.
Put paint on your overalls.
For 2009,
she was hideous.
To not be flat ironing your hair or wearing contacts or wearing low-rise Hollister jeans with your sparkle thong out the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a lost cause.
Just give up.
Yeah.
Jennifer invites Needy, whose name is Anita. Mm-hmm. And they call her Needy. Everyone calls her Needy.
Needy like Nikki.
The teachers call her Needy. Like, damn. Jennifer invites Needy to a show of this band that she knows, this like indie MySpace band.
They're called Low Shoulder, which was so Low Shoulder was the fictional name given to the band in the movie. In real life, this band, so I guess like there's a real band who played the band except for Adam Brody. The band was known as No Country. And from 2009 to 2014, then they changed their name to Wildling. The lead singer of this real band, Ryan Levine, actually wrote like the most of the original music heard in the movie.
Did he write Through the Trees?
For sure, yeah.
That song's fucking annoying.
I'm really annoying.
Side when they started, I was like, oh.
But it is so, everything about this, go to this little podunk bar to watch this little emo band.
That they keep calling the club.
The club.
And Chip, the boyfriend, is like, it's not a club. Like it's like a VFW hall. But that
it's an Elks Club.
Literally.
Elks Lodge.
That's like 2009. I had friends that did that shit every weekend.
And that band was so, like, they did such a good job of creating this band that was exactly the band we were all listening to on MySpace. And even the song Through the Trees was so, it was the band of like guys that are so hard looking, but then they do a song that's like the whiniest shit you've ever heard. Uh-huh. I won't keep breathing without you in the forest. Yeah, it was like that kind of shit.
And there's a lot of studded belts.
A lot of studded belts, a lot of guy liner.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Maybelline. Or maybe your boyfriend's gay.
Maybe it's human sacrifice.
So Jennifer convinces Needy, to leave her boyfriend Chip and go with her to the VFW hall. Mm-hmm. And when they get there, Jennifer saunters up to the stage because she's like, look at the lead singer. Mm-hmm. He's the guy from the OC, apparently.
So hot.
So hot. And when she walks away to go get them 9/11 shooters, 9/11 shooters.
What are red, white, and blue stacked. Like her. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, when she comes back with them and she goes, oh no, Tower 1's not as full. I screamed.
Mind you, this is 8 years after the disaster that was 9/11.
Too soon.
Okay. This isn't 2025 9/11 jokes. Also, I've just brazed over, but Chris Pratt is in this movie and it scared the shit out of me. When he walks up and he's like a cop.
Yeah, he's a cadet that she's fucking.
Yeah. And I was like, was Parks and Rec on at this point?
Probably.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but even then, like he is more fit and like looking good in this movie than he is in Parks and Rec. Yeah. So
they must have told him to gain some weight. They said, go to the buffet if you want to play Parks and Rec.
Yeah,
you're too.
And now lose it all again for Marvel.
Yeah, and then find God and dislike gay people. Upon meeting the lead singer of the band, when she goes to go get the 9/11 shots, Needy overhears the singer talking to the other bandmate and is like, I swear I know girls like this. Like, even though she's like flaunting it all, she's a virgin.
She's totally a virgin. I think she's the one.
And Needy's like, hey, yeah, my friend is a virgin. A big old virgin.
So lay off.
Because you don't want to have sex with her.
She's going to be really bad at it.
Yeah, she doesn't know what to do.
Her mouth is going to be so dry.
Yeah, and it's just closed down there. Like when you get a suit and the pockets are sewn shut.
She's never shaved her pee.
Okay, it is crazy, Boosh. The bandmates are like, all right, whatever, Jan Brady, whatever they call her.
Yeah, but they're like, oh, great. We have confirmation
perfect.
she's a virgin.
And so they're looking for a virgin, apparently. While they start playing some shitty Through the Trees song.
Through the trees,
I will find you. The fucking stage catches on fire. Praise God. Thank God God's real. And unfortunately, I don't remember this part of the movie.
I don't either.
Holy shit.
It is looking like some Final Destination shit.
It is carnage. Like, you can hear people's bodies being like, as they're trampled.
Everyone's getting set on fire. The roof is caving in on people.
There's an exchange student that they recognize beforehand, and then like there's like a pillar that falls over him.
No.
Not normal. Needy is like, I know what to do. She goes, because I don't know, been to the bathroom here before. She steps on the toilet and she's like, let's go out the window.
Yeah, but she has to like drag Jennifer out. She's like under this weird...
Jennifer's in a state of shock.
Yeah.
Which is clear when they get outside and she's just kind of staring, right? And Adam Brody, lead singer of the band, comes out drinking his little whiskey and he's like, hey, excuse me, I burped. I know a great place where we can hide.
We should find a safe space. My van.
My van's a safe space. And Needy's like, what the fuck?
What?
Legit was like, what? We have the 2007 sedan. Like, let's get in the fucking car. Bless you. Don't be sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Let out the demons.
Be blessed.
She's like, let's go. Let's get in the fucking car. And I almost said Megyn Kelly. Jennifer is like, she's like, Needy.
Megyn Kelly, get in the van.
Megyn Kelly, please get in the van.
Sorry.
She's like, Needy, just chill.
Chill.
Obviously, this character is in a state of shock, which,
yes.
again, on rewatch, I didn't really notice.
Yeah.
Or first time watching.
First time watching it. Yes. In this moment, I'm like, it almost made me feel like the way he's singing directly into her eyes, it almost looks like he puts a kind of a spell on her.
Okay.
And I'm wondering, like, is this one of these songs where like you play it backwards and it is like a devil's chant or something? Like, it seemed like
get in the car. Murder.
The way this song kind of like has a hold on the entire community after this. Like, I don't know.
Oh, I mean, I never thought about it that way. I think upon rewatching it again that she just smelled the burnt hair on everybody and she's just like,
I was like, huh?
Yeah. And maybe Needy's a little more apt to like react to tense situations. Her mom is a state trooper.
Her anxiety has her in flight and fight.
Yeah.
Not.
So Jennifer gets in the van and the van door closes and Needy runs home, gets home and calls Chip and she's like, oh my God, Jennifer was just like basically kidnapped by these people. And then
everyone died at the bar.
Oh yeah. She's like, oh my God, everyone's dead. But more importantly, my lesbian best friend is gone.
Uh-huh.
And
I
Chip's
just know
like,
something bad's going to happen. She says, the second, as soon as I saw the van door close, I knew something terrible was going to happen. This is such a good shot of like the look on Jennifer's face as the van door is closing. Mm-hmm. And you almost know that she knows it too. As soon as the van door closes, you can tell like she knows something isn't
like,
right.
I'm not a virgin.
Right. Right. It's cuckoo. She also, so a few fun facts that are not super fun, but they're facts. To prepare for this role, she lost 15 pounds and stayed out of the sun for 4 months.
Who lost 15 pounds?
Jennifer.
Megan Fox?
Lost 15 pounds, bringing her to a frail 97 pounds and stayed out of the sun for 4 months.
I don't like that.
Really bad, but also like totally of the era.
Yeah.
Making movies in 2009. But what is also kind of sick about that is that she obviously felt the pressure to lose that much weight.
Sure.
And was at the time, that was not even considered frail. That was considered like
normal
sex icon, which is, again, how this movie was failed by the studio. They're saying it's also a marketing horror story because while it's regarded as a feminist horror film, it was test screened largely to young men, and the filmmakers were presented with focus group feedback such as needs more boobs. Still, it's hard to overstate just how awful some of the studio's proposals were. According to the director, Kusama, the marketing department suggested that Fox promote the movie by doing live chats on amateur porn sites, which they were like, no. And also, please don't say that to Megan.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Crazy.
It's crazy too because you can tell that I really like Diablo Cody's writing, Juno and this. This is a movie of today, made in 2009.
It was such an accurate commentary of the exact time it was in that no one who was living in that time could see it clearly enough until now.
Yeah.
It ahead of its time.
Like, this feels like a movie in response to Me Too, made far before Me Too is like a cognizant
that just
thing.
made it like that made all the nostalgia super spot on.
Yeah.
But really, it was in it. Yeah. Diablo Cody says it was that they were super excited for this movie, but she's still salty about how poorly it did. It was a critical commercial failure. She said she was pretty humiliated, to be perfectly honest, and it was hard for her and hard for Megan because they all knew that they had made a good movie.
Yeah.
And to this day, Megan still says this is her favorite role she's ever played.
I think I read an article too where it said that Diablo, anytime someone tells her that they love this movie, it like makes her feel great because she's like that it found an audience that, you know, because again, for it to be after the success of Juno, like to go from almost nothing to an Academy Award nomination, and then to follow that up with something that was
and she wrote this before Juno was a success.
That's crazy. Megan's in the van, and then when Needy comes home, Needy is surprised that there's something in her house. And it is Yennefer in her body. And she is...
Something else is in her body too.
Okay, and it ain't just the light of God. There's blood all over her. And she is digging through the fridge like me when I used to drink and I would come home blackout drunk.
Just tearing through a rotisserie chicken.
And I love the line where Needy's like, my mom got that at Boston Market. I'm not supposed to touch that. Like, she's just like literally like a badger on the ground. She throws up this black spiky. It looks like Mystique from X-Men.
Literally. It's like black goo, which was Hershey's chocolate syrup and CGI. Mixed in a bowl.
A little bit of CGI, a little
just
Hershey's.
A spoon of CGI.
All of a sudden, Jennifer has this like strength that she's like shoving Needy around against the walls. And then she's like, "Are you scared?" And Needy's like, "What the fuck?
Yeah, bitch."
And she goes, "Okay," and like runs out of the house.
Bye.
Bye. The next day at school, J.K. Simmons is there wearing a wig.
A Bob Ross. Like, it was so bizarre. A lot of the reviews on Letterboxd were like, the biggest jump scare for me was J.K. Simmons in this wig.
Why does he have a hook hand as well?
Why not? Representation matters.
Representation matters for someone that doesn't have that. But the next day, Jennifer comes in. She looks like $1 million.
Truly.
Okay, she looks like she walked out of the Hollister and into school. She looks great.
Out of a Pantene Pro V commercial.
A Garnier Fructis. Those bottles smelled so good when they came out. Oh, maybe still do. I don't use shampoo.
Why?
Well, maybe down there. She seems a little kind of blasé about how everyone died the night before in a fire.
Right. The whole town is like, the whole school is like, because like Needy says, like, this is a small ass town. Like, we know everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone at the school is crying. The teacher's making this announcement. Jennifer's like, boring.
She's like, whatever.
Oops.
Sucks to suck. She finds the captain of the football team outside whose best friend died in the fire. And she's like, "Do you miss your friend?" And he's like, "I do. This is a man having an emotional moment." And she preys on that. Disgusting.
Because men never do that to women.
Ever. Male power.
Fight
Club. Chuck Palin. Yuck. She drags that man out to the woods and she eats him. And what I forgot about this is that strange moment where all the woodland creatures like Snow White just start watching.
And she just eats his fucking heart out.
Literally.
She's like, "I'm probably the last person to talk to your best friend when he was alive. And he said we should fuck.
We'd be a great couple.
Banging couple."
And he's like, "He said that?"
"Okay."
He's like, "Oh.
All right. Well, I guess one sad hand job.
If my best friend said that before he died, must be true."
Yeah, she destroys his whole body. And he's screaming in the woods.
And J.K. Simmons was like, "Oh my God, my head hurts from this wig." And then he hears the screaming, goes out in the woods and finds the body.
Which he first thinks he's like, this poor kid. He's just having a real emotional release.
He's just wailing outside.
I'll go comfort him with my hook hand.
I'll go brush his hair
It's okay,
back.
buddy. And then finds the body, of course.
Meanwhile, Low Shoulder, our band that burnt the place down, they are finding a little bit of success. Like, they're being interviewed on the radio because apparently it's rumored that they did heroic acts to get people out of that burning VFW hall.
That's right.
And their song, Through the Trees, is kind of like becoming this unofficial...
The anthem of the tragedy.
Grief anthem.
Yeah.
Which there's like a moment later on where all the kids have like candles and they're all like singing it together.
Through the trees. Yeah. The band is using all proceeds, aka like 2% of the proceeds to donate back to the damage. Needy's like,
2%?
That's not a lot of money. Everyone's like, shut up, Needy.
Shut up, Amanda Seyfried. This band rocks.
Shut up, Virgin. Yeah.
A month later, Jennifer looks like a dog shit.
Yeah.
Okay, she looked like dog shit. She looks like shit run over twice. And she's sitting in class like... And Needy's like, what's wrong with you? Why do you look so crazy? They run into this emo kid, played by Kyle Gallagher, who, if you're a horror head, he is a staple in so many horror movies.
Is he?
Yes.
I knew he looked familiar, but...
He's in Scream. He's in, not the original, but he's in one of the later Screams. He was just in that movie last year. He's great, and he's in a lot of horror stuff, and God bless him. He's kind of had an eye for Needy, this character, this emo kid.
And the boyfriend is a little bit like...
He's like, when are you friends with Colin? And she's like, oh, we take creative nonfiction writing together.
You know, that high school class?
You know, that elective in high school that this small fucking high school offers, taught by the guy with the hook hand. She's like, oh, no, we just, we're friendly, whatever. But Megan Fox's Jennifer is like, hey, Colin.
Oh, because she realizes that Needy kind of does have it, like, is kind of, like, not interested by him, but, like, the second Needy's like, hey, he's a really cool guy.
I think she finds community with him.
Yes.
He's an outcast. She's a bit more of an outcast.
Right. But it's like, at first Jennifer's like, literally eat my dick, Colin. I don't give a fuck. Then the second Needy shows like a little bit of interest. She's like, hey, wait a second.
Yeah.
There's like still competitive nature between the two of them. Yeah. Even though Jennifer has always been this beautiful, popular, has way more than Needy. But there's still something that Needy has that she doesn't. And maybe it is this like sense of self, integrity. She doesn't feel the need to change for other people, paint on her overalls.
Her mom buys rotisserie chickens.
Her mom's never home. There is still something where it's like, whatever Needy has, I should have it. And she makes little weird comments about Needy's boyfriend a lot of like.
She does have a thing for Chip. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like this weird jealousy thing.
I do love the line, and it's in the beginning of this movie, where Chip and Needy come downstairs. She goes, it smells like Thai food in here. Have you guys been fucking? That, I remember that the first time I saw it in theaters, sticks with you.
Yes, it's an insane thing to say. So
Sex
many of the things she says are insane. What? Really?
Yeah, it's like salty and like,
I don't eat a lot of Thai food.
Oh, get with it. Shrimp no tail. Let's go. She invites Colin. She's like, I'll text you my address and we can hang out.
No, this is also an iconic line. Rocky Horror Picture Show is playing down at the Cineplex or whatever.
She's like, I don't
like boxing movies. And she changes her mind. She goes, hey, Colin, I just got, what is it? Like Aquamarine on DVD.
It's like this girl who's half sushi.
I think she has sex through her blowhole or something. Wild. He's like, okay.
He's like, okay with his lip ring that's very clearly fake. And he's like,
okay.
Okay.
Any man with integrity would, at that point, be like, oh, she's dumb. Too dumb, perhaps.
I don't think
but not in high school.
2009 high schooler is giving a shit if this girl is dumb or not. She's hot as hell. Even if her hair looks like a broom at the moment.
He's like, she's like, I'll text you my address.
Right. She leads him to an abandoned home.
It's like an abandoned neighborhood, or it's like a neighborhood that's still being built or something.
Yeah, it's like that the housing boom where everyone was like, we're going to live out in a house that looks...
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
The recession.
Yeah. So he rolls up and he's like, this isn't your house. Simultaneously, Needy is having sex with Chip Skylark, my shiny teeth in me, for the first time.
I loved everything about this scene where he like puts on a little air freshener. He's like, to set the mood. It's
my mom has holiday flavors as well, if you'd like that.
She's like, no, it's okay.
It's okay. That's kind of like the Juno-y speak of it that you're like, but
awkward teenage experience.
I do love the way that this is written is like, that is how you would have sex with someone for the first time. That there's like, there's an awkwardness, but you can tell they love each other, right? Like she's looking at him, put the condom on and she's like, and he's like, oh, like,
there's
this kind of like
awkwardness.
tender awkwardness.
Yes, it was well done. However,
as they're having sex for the first time, this is where we do get maybe your mystic thing kind of makes sense a bit because Needy has these like
she has
a connection to Jennifer.
She has a connection to Jennifer in a way that I don't. They don't quite explain how it happens.
No.
I don't know if it's because she was there that night.
It's
I don't know.
Lesbian bond.
I don't know if maybe. I don't know if it's because that first night when Jennifer shows up at her house and vomits blue goo, like she's got her hands all in it. She almost bites her neck. Like there's some weird shit going on. But Needy can feel kind of what's happening with Jennifer.
Yeah.
She's also having visions while her boyfriend is actively inside her. She sees
for
like
4 minutes.
Dead football man and Jennifer
crouched over like a little Hunchback of Notre Dame gargoyle. She's like in the corner.
Yeah. Like, and she's like, no.
And he's like,
oh yeah, fuck yeah, I'm good at this.
Am I too big?
I died.
I don't think so, buddy. But simultaneously while they're having sex, Jennifer is eating that Hot Topic goth guy in the abandoned house.
Which, like, what I love is that she did make him like the classic emo boy who's like, but I'm sensitive, like my bleeding heart, because like she's like, we're gonna play mommy and daddy. He's like, do you even know my last name? She's like, no, Dick, I don't care about you.
I love when she takes his pants off and he's got those like shitty Kmart boxers on. She's like,
nice hardware,
Ace. Those boxers, everyone had those and they were embarrassing.
Yeah, Hanes.
Needy she's sensing that something's going on, so she leaves. She leaves Chip to finish on his own, and she jumps in the car, and as she's driving home, she almost hits Jennifer, who is running around like a skinwalker through the woods. And Jennifer jumps on the windshield of the car, right? And she's covered in blood, and she's like, ah. Needy gets back to the house, and she's like, oh my God, like what the fuck, oh my God, right? She gets into bed to take a little nap, because she's tired. She just had sex. And Jennifer's in her room. Looking
totally normal. Hey, you.
Hey, girlfriend. Hey, girlfriend.
We always share a bed when we have sleepovers.
And she's like, what the fuck? Like, I just saw you. This is when we get this intense, sexy.
Super sapphic.
Oh, my God. And it's like, again, it's not a little like, they weren't towing the line.
No, it's a Chaperone song.
Ooh. Ooh. They said knee deep. Is it casual now?
Literally.
Chaperone.
They have their mouths. It's just zoom in on their mouths.
Mm-hmm. And the tongue's like this.
Making out.
Yeah.
Then they're like, Needy's like on top of her. And then she's like, what is happening?
She's like, what the fuck is going on? Not what the fuck is going on? Why are we kissing? What the fuck is going on? I just saw you like covered in blood and stuff. And she's like, you're no fun.
Yeah. Okay, boner killer.
Okay, my lady boner's gone.
She's like, you should really see somebody about these like weird visions you're having, Needy.
Schizo. I don't think she says that, but it sounds like something she said.
Yeah.
She reveals to Needy, she's like, look, this is what happened. She goes, the night that we were at that show, I got in the van with them.
This is hard. This is a hard scene to watch, and it was hard for them to film, all of them.
So as much as like Megan Fox is super hot, which she is, and I think like it was cast in Transformers because she's super hot. It's not because she's, laying down Shakespeare lines. She is so good in this.
She's really good.
To do like the switch from a girl who's got everyone by their balls to be like, right, to then someone who's begging for their life. Like she does it really, really well.
She really does. She gets in that van and she's getting weird vibes. Suddenly they're in the middle of the woods.
And there's all these occult books on the floor. And she's like looking around and she's like, where are we going? They tie her up outside. And
first, also, they're like saying, like, I don't think she's a virgin, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, no, I am. Yes. I am a virgin. I'm really bad at sex, blah, blah, blah. And what is almost one of the more chilling parts of this, too, is how absolutely sociopathic Adam Brody is about that. He's so casual about this whole thing.
Well, yeah, when they finally tie her up, they start singing right before he stabs her, he starts singing fucking 8, 6, Tommy.
7, 9, 50, yeah, they're right by the water.
Jenny, I got your number.
Yeah, he's like, whatever your name is, Christy.
And she's like, it's Jennifer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally. So one of the things that I read, not only was this scene physically grueling for Megan Fox because she had to spend like take after take bound to a rock they filmed this in Vancouver in the winter, but she says, that scene for me represented my relationship with the movie studios at the time. I felt like I was being sacrificed for their gain with almost no concern for my physical well-being.
Wow. It's deep. Yeah. And like for a movie that, again, this is like the guise is that this is a satanic ritual. They sacrifice the virgin so they can have fame.
Success. Yeah.
They're like, do you want to keep working at the coffee shop?
Or do you want to be like Maroon 5?
Yeah. And he's like, Maroon 5. It's also like quite heavy-handedly about sexual assault, you know?
Yeah.
Obviously. And it's like, this is uncomfortable.
This is a trigger warning rape revenge movie.
Yes. In a way did you ever see, what was that one with Carey Mulligan?
Yeah.
I didn't love that. I actually like this more when it comes to...
I do too, because that movie really ruined me. Promising Young Woman.
Yeah. But the scene it's a lot. I forgot how like it is kind of yucca to watch.
It's really hard to watch her truly beg for her life and them to just be like, just be quiet. Like, we are literally going to pull your guts out. And like, it kind of just is what it is. Sorry about it.
So they stab her and leave her for dead. They throw the knife into Devil's Kettle. And unfortunately, though, for them, fortunately for Jennifer,
because she's not actually a virgin.
So she says, I don't remember what happened, but I found my way back to you, to Needy, right? And once she leaves Needy's, she stumbles upon the poor exchange student from India
who actually made it out.
Who made it out. And she's like, does anyone know you're alive? Mind you, she looks insane. And the kid's like, no. And she's like, come here, we're going to fix this. Implying that that's her first victim, that she eats him, right?
She's like, I was just so hungry.
So hungry. That rotisserie chicken on the floor didn't do it for me.
That Boston Market wasn't hitting.
Oh, do you remember Boston Market, though?
I love my favorite sweet potatoes.
Oh, the mac and cheese, and it was horrible. It's not good, but it was like fresh from a bag.
It's yummy.
Well, cafeteria realness. When Jennifer is eating, this is what we learn, right? She explains that like when she's eaten and she's full, like she's beautiful. She's also vibrant, invincible.
Yeah, super
strong. She shows Needy that she can she cuts open her wrist and it just goes back away.
Earlier in the movie, we see her iconic scene. She
flicking her tongue,
holds a lighter on her tongue and fries it, and then it heals. She's like, I am a god.
Yeah.
She kind of is, except she's actually like a succubus demon.
Which Needy discovers when she visits the occult section at their school
library.
Their school that has what? Maybe 400 students. If the population of this town's 1,700.
The
you have an occult section?
Book section runs deep.
Because even Chip is like, we have an occult section? Yeah. Love that.
Yes.
Also, what I like about, as much as I complain that maybe this is a little too Juno-y, I do think this is how teenagers talk to each other, right? That it's like, if we were in high school and you're like, in the occult section, I'd be like, what?
Right.
You know what I mean? I would be like, yes, of course. I like that there's a...
Tell us what you know. Your voice will be heard.
Your voice will be heard.
My best friend is a demon succubus who eats boys. Not another sound.
So spooky, scary. Through the trees. Needy reveals to Chip. She clues Chip in on this. Needy tells Chip about Jennifer, and she's like, I have to tell you something. She's a succubus. So... the band tried to sacrifice her, and because she wasn't a virgin, there's a demon inside of her.
Who eats boys.
And she needs to satiate the demon, or else, or she can't keep going, right?
And he's like, Needy,
Chip's like, Needy, you're cuckoo.
You sound batshit crazy. And she's like, that's why we can't go to the dance. And he was like,
yeah.
I just want to have a normal high school experience with my girlfriend. And he's already been annoyed with Jennifer from the jump. He's like, yeah, I know she's evil. It's like, that's nothing new, but like, I want to go to the dance. I'm going to go to the dance.
And Needy basically breaks up with him to be like, almost like Spider-Man rules, where it's like, great power comes great responsibility. I got to protect those around me.
If I'm close to you, everything I love is in danger.
Right. Megan Fox wants to eat you because you're close to me. Get away from me.
It's kind of true.
Unknowingly, though, kind of offering Chip up to her. Because on his way to the dance on his lonesome, Jennifer approaches him wearing corpse bride dress.
Kind of,
She looked like a corpse bride. Yeah. That'd be a great Halloween costume for you.
Thank you. I have thought of it many times.
Yeah. And I'll be Amanda Seyfried in that big frumpalumpagus pink Glinda
80s ugly ass dance dress.
So Needy goes to the dance by herself. Chip is walking across the great lawn.
Sure.
And Jennifer comes up and she's like, hey, Chip, your shiny teeth in you. How are you doing? And he's like,
fine, I guess.
Fine, I guess. I can't really see through my hair. And she goes, I have to tell you something. You know Colin, that goth guy that got devoured in that empty house? He was fucking your girlfriend.
That's why Needy's acting so crazy lately, because they were having crazy sex, things you could never even imagine.
That 4 minutes that she gave you, it's nothing to the 18 she gave him.
You just don't deserve that.
No. And he's like,
huh?
It doesn't sound like Needy.
But anyway, they start making out.
They start making out. And then what the fuck is this pool?
There's a pool on campus, I guess.
On campus,
it's like an abandoned pool that's overgrown. It's graffiti, and I guess it's the dead of winter in Minnesota. So, but still, there's like vines and shit growing through there.
There's water. There's still water laying in the pool, which is a drowning hazard for anybody, and also a breeding ground for mosquitoes.
Not in Devil's Kettle winter.
Devil's Kettle. Well, in the summer, the water's still there. They don't care about malaria.
You're right.
Okay. That's why there's only 1,700 people. They're all dead from mosquito bites.
It looked like the water inside a Devil's Kettle.
But what I love about it, as much as it doesn't make sense, it's so gothic medieval looking, right? Like when Needy now is at the dance, and this kind of connection, this psychic connection, she's like touching her mouth, and she's like... Chip.
Yeah, she knows.
She knows. And we get this great, it doesn't make sense. Why is she pulling her clothes off to run across the great lawn?
The dress is heavy.
But when she kind of like climbs the vines to get in there, it is this kind of like medieval saving the girl from the dragon type thing. Do you know what I mean?
Except the girl is her high school boyfriend. Also, if you notice, there's graffiti on the wall in the abandoned pool that says hopeless. And that word appears several other times through the film. And Jennifer also says when she's devouring her victims, I need you hopeless. Like, and that is part of this succubus lore, is like they would need to drain the men of like their hope, their fear, their life force, whether they were like having sex with them first, draining their semen or whatever before they eat them.
Oh, tasty. Jennifer suddenly can levitate. She levitates out of the pool because Needy jumps on top of her.
Well, first Needy gets in and she sees them in the pool. And when she turns around, she's already had
she's feasting.
She's had a big chunk out of Chip's neck.
Yeah. And Chip is bleeding and...
it's like barely there.
Yeah. And Jennifer is going through the pool like the Loch Ness Monster is like underneath the water. And then she shoots out of the water, and he's like, Chip goes, she can fly. And this kind of like catty, she's like,
she's barely levitating.
She's barely levitating. It's not that cool.
She's like, why do you have to criticize everything I do? What I do love is that like every part of this, no matter how supernatural it gets, still comes back to the foundation of this, like the beginning of this movie. She says, hell is a teenage girl.
Yeah.
It comes down to this, like the petty,
they're still like,
insecure nature of like what it is to be a teenage girl.
Yeah, for sure. Chip, with his last bit of strength, rams a pool skimmer, a broken one, through the middle of Jennifer, and which she really badassly pulls out. She's like, ow, and like pulls it out.
She goes, got a tampon? You seem like you've been
plugged up. Or whatever.
And then she just escapes out the window.
She runs out the window like a wild animal, leaving Needy to witness Chip dying in front of her. Yeah, which sucks.
It sucks.
It's sad.
It is sad.
Now we get the shot from the beginning of the film, which is Jennifer laying in her bed watching
a Bowflex.
The gazelle guy with the fucking scary ponytail. That's like, let's go. I used to love him. Not like in that way. I like wanted to be him.
Sure.
Okay. I probably still could. I could grow out the back of my hair into a ponytail. I would look insane.
Let's do it.
For Halloween, you be Jennifer, I'd be the gazelle guy.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay. Needy bursts through the window, right? And attacks Jennifer because she killed her boyfriend. Right? And no lesbian ties are going to break that.
No.
Weird 4-minute bond. She pulls out a box cutter and she slashes Jennifer's stomach.
She goes, well, first she pulls out this box cutter and Jennifer goes, do you get all your murder weapons at Home Depot? You're such a butch.
Yeah.
And then this thing they've been saying to each other, like if they're mad at each other, they're like, I'm crossing you out.
Yeah.
She goes, I'm crossing you out. And she like slashes an X in her stomach. Starts levitating.
The two of them are levitating together.
Fighting in the air. It's cuckoo.
Needy rips off Jennifer's BFF necklace. And such a really cool shot is the necklace spinning across the floor. As then Jennifer falls to the bed. Needy falls on top of her with the box cutter.
Stabs her.
And she's like,
my tit.
She goes, no, your heart. And something I forgot is we see Jennifer return to a normal person, right?
Yeah.
Like she like livens up really quickly because she's dead and the demon's gone.
Yeah.
Not even 1 millisecond later, her mom comes in and she's like, girls, I
have some cheese and crackers.
I made spooky ookie cookies. Needy. Even the mom calls this bitch needy. She's like, needy.
Also, I'm like, where have these girls' parents been this whole time?
Where's Megan's parents been the whole time? Jennifer doesn't have parents until the very end. And she's like, hey, girlfriend, just got back from Needy?
She's like Real Housewives of Devil's Kettle. She was like, I was doing a girls' weekend.
I was just off with Dorinda and them.
Your daughter was dead. Your daughter's been gone every night.
Your daughter's been a boy-eating succubus for months.
All her clothes are covered in human blood.
She's just on the color guard.
Are you plugging, honey?
Honey, do we need to talk about having a heavy flow? These clothes are wrecked.
Yeah, her mom walks in right mid-stab.
Yeah. And this is how Needy eventually ends up in this insane asylum, which there is a moment during the fight where Jennifer bites Needy. And Needy says in a voiceover, she's like, some occult people, they argue the point, but they believe that if a demon bites you, and you survive, you can somehow attain some of its powers. This lady is levitating yogi style in the solitary confinement. And then with her brute kicking strength, because she's a kicker,
she kicks
that window and then walks right through the fence. It's just like, and walks through the fence.
Right through a chain link fence. She's on the side of the highway. We see that all like the little balls that the scientists have been using to find out where the devil's butthole goes is draining into this little puddle on the side of the highway.
Yeah.
And she finds the knife that was used to kill Jennifer. So she hitchhikes. She's like, I'm following a band.
And he's like, that is someone.
He looks like someone.
And I think it is someone, and it's not listed in the credits because I was waiting for it.
No.
And I don't know who he is.
No.
If that's you, write in. So that's the end of the movie. And then really neatly in the credits are all photos and footage of Low Shoulder.
It's Low Shoulder. They have found all the success. They're living the rock star dreams.
Which I always think about. There's that moment where they throw the M&Ms all over the hotel room, and I'm like, someone has to clean that up. Like rock star lifestyle, where they're like, we're gonna break everything in the hotel.
We made it to the big time.
You all used to work in a coffee shop, and now you're making the poor person that's like the fucking maid or whatever come in and clean all this shit up. Shame on you.
That's rock and roll.
Well, you deserve to be stabbed.
Speaking of, we see. So it's all this like behind the scenes camcorder doing our most fab rockstar life. Then we have all this, the credits are just, the room is covered in blood.
Carnage.
Needy has murdered all of
them white boys up.
And this is also the thing is, no matter what went down between her and Jennifer, she still seeks revenge.
Yeah. She still got her girls back. And also, she kills Jennifer to save her. Yeah. She frees her from this demon. Imagine, though, if they would have done like a little sex, right? While the demon was still in her.
There was meant to be a sex scene, and then they...
Rats.
I know.
Damn.
Too far.
That is Yennefer's body.
That is Yennefer's body.
Yeah. And what a body.
Man.
The body, the blood, Jesus Christ. The body, the blood, Megan Fox.
Literally, I came off this movie so high. Like, I was just like...
You were levitating? You're like...
Yeah, like Dua Lipa.
Yeah.
I love this movie, and I love it even more than I remembered liking it back in the day. Because I think when I first watched it back in the day, I was just like, it's going to be scary. Oh, how I am before every single movie we watch.
Which you always are able to, you're able to handle it. Yeah.
I'm always fine.
Trust yourself.
You're right. Trust myself. I felt so sick in the head empowered at the end of this movie. I loved it so much. I also felt like I said so like it is crazy to think in my mind. I'm like, they nailed the nostalgia so well, but they weren't nailing nostalgia. They were literally just nailing the time period, which is kind of wild. It's so self-aware. It is deeper than it was ever perceived initially. I love it. I don't know what else to say. I get off on this movie so much. Like it's just so it's like the perfect amount of
vibrating.
Like It is the perfect amount of like the occult, dark shit, teen slasher drama comedy, kind of dark comedy, and girl power.
Girl power.
I'm gonna give this movie 9 out of 10 tits.
Tits. Oh, my tit. That's great. I love this movie. Loved it on rewatch. I think this is probably like maybe the 4th time I've watched it. I don't watch it all the time. But I loved it when I saw it. I love it now. There is a really great, on Shudder, which is the streaming service for horror movies, there's a really great 5-part series, 4 or 5-part series about queer horror cinema. So gay people have always kind of really enjoyed horror. It's like about being an outsider, about like being looked at as evil and all these things, right? And it's like, how do we, as queer people, see ourselves, and how do a lot of those stories represent us, right? This movie, I'm sure it was intentional, but not marketed as such. But to have, again, this exploration of what is a very real, for guys, girls, everybody. Am I in love with my best friend?
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this, like you said, this competition with each other, but also this wanting of each other. It's like, do I want to be you or do I want to be inside you?
Right.
It's done so well.
Yeah.
And like you said, even like the occult, all of it, it's good. This is so good. So I'm going to give this 10 out of 10 devil's buttholes.
Hell
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
So.
I almost gave it 10 out of 10.
You should have.
And then I was like, my first thought was 10 out of 10. And then I thought you would think I was crazy for that. Which,
and look at me, out crazied you.
You out crazied me. I'm gonna give it. I rescind. 10 out of 10.
Doom. Case closed. Oh my God, this was fun.
This was fun.
Yeah.
This was fun.
You know what's even funner than this though?
What's that?
Recording in Sweet Tea Studio.
Talk about 10 out of 10
10 out of 10.
Recording at Sweet Tea has changed this podcast for the better. We are freed up to be our most silly and authentic selves.
To wear clothes that we can wear in air conditioning. Imagine that. If I would have worn this outfit in your apartment, a skeleton would have ended the episode.
Stroked out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I would have been so skinny, though, from the sweat. Actually, let's do it again.
No, if you want quality podcast recording, you want to lay down a sick track, you want to record an audiobook, really whatever you need. You want to come in here and record film sketches. You want to put your SNL audition tape together. My boy, Dougie Whittick, has got you here at Sweet Tea Studio. That's sweetteastudio.com. Sweet, spelled like a hotel suite where that band was slaughtered.
Where that band was killed.
And here
tea,
in Dumbo, Brooklyn.
Like how good that movie was. It was tea.
That was the tea.
Sweet tea.
Sweet tea.
How about that?
Thank you all for watching and listening. You can now watch the podcast on YouTube and on Spotify, which is fun and easy and convenient.
Our genius girl here.
That's right. We are going to get back on posting this on socials because we have been slipping. But we'll just spam you with a ton of backlog content.
Why not?
Subscribe, share with your friends. And stay tuned for next week where we will be diving into another spooky ooky movie.
We will. And next week, maybe I'll have an answer to the question, do I want to be you, Jazz? Oh, I was about to say or be inside you. That's
what I thought you were going to say, too.
No.
What were you going to say?
I don't know. That was weird. Okay, bye.